people, because I've always hated working for other people. I've always hated like having to clock in and out, like even when I didn't feel like it. I'm like, I just want to stay home and like do something else, but I'm forced to come into work.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Is your boy Ron, and I'm the guy that talks to them much. Now, guys, I know that a lot of us, I'm gonna say a lot of us because I talk to too many people at this point. Well, some of us really wish or dream of that day where we can quit our 9 to 5 and go do what we want to do, whether it's to retire at a farm, try to become a full-time content creator, a streamer, or start that business that you always wanted. But one generation in particular who always been rebels and always, have always been kind of standing up against the machine, you would say, always been Gen Z. It's clear that Gen Z, some of them don't like to work, right? This is not a video to dump on Gen Z. I'm just saying some of them don't like to work or don't want to be part of the workforce, but others are very hardworking and they just want to find their own path in life, and they want to do is start a business, right? So that's what we're going to talk about this video, is why Gen Z doesn't like the 9 to 5 model, don't want to do more 9 to 5. Without any further ado, let's get right to it. Pa!
Listen, bro, so I just got off work, right? Still in uniform and everything, got the little panda on my head. But I was thinking to myself that there is no way I can see myself working a 9 to 5 the rest of my life, bro.
Same here.
I don't know how people do it. I don't know how like these like old people, like these boomers in their like 40s and 50s who've been working 9 to 5 since they were like 20, since they're like my age. I don't know how they've done it for so many years, because I've been working. I used to work full-time before, right, when I was younger, and I stopped for a while after like COVID or whatever, and then I just started working full-time again like 6 months ago, because I like really needed money because of this like situation I got myself in. I was basically running an advertising agency in SMMA, and it was all right.
I want to stop it right there. I think that's the new hustle for 2023, 2024. Before, it's like we go by ages. It was drop shipping, then it was the whole crypto and all this thing. Now the new hot shit is the SSMA, which I believe is a social media management agency, something like that. I guess that's the new hustle nowadays.
I made some money off of it. I made like $3,000-$4,000, and I got really cocky and thought, you know what, I'm gonna scale my business and I'm gonna start like running a whole ton of ads for my agency. And I did that. Basically, I got a whole bunch of like sales appointments, but because I couldn't actually sell them, I lost a lot of money, and I was in like a whole bunch of debt, like $10,000 in debt. And I realized that, I can keep trying, sell like even higher ticket clients, and like hopefully that somebody will sign to my like agency, whatever. And I also thought that I can do that, or I could just put my head down, put my ego aside, put my pride aside, and just go work full time. I was already working before, right? I've been working at Panda Express for like a year and a half now.
Shout out to the young man if you ever got to watch this video. I respect you. You at such a young age, you realize, man, I can keep trying and digging myself deeper into this hole, or I can go work a 9 to 5, dig myself out of this hole, pay out this debt, and try it again. I respect that, young man.
And it's like, it's all right if you're working like part-time, and like the money I was making, I'll use it for my university, because I can't get FAFSA. I've dropped out of college so many times. I failed so many classes that FAFSA is basically done with me. They don't want to give me any more money, so I need to pay for all my classes by myself. And I don't want to ask my parents to like pay for my classes, because like they've already done so much. I just don't want to like take any more money from them, even though like I live in their house and like they pay rent and whatever. I try to help whenever I can, but as besides the point. I've been working full time, and I thought I can just do YouTube during my off time, because like really low maintenance, right? I just record a video and I edit it and then I post it, and I can do that on my free time. And I work as much as I can whenever I'm free. So I'm working 40 hours a week, and it's not like I'm making like $10 an hour, right? So I make what, like $20 an hour just cooking, bro. I don't need to talk to anybody. I just like get into a flow state and I just cook, bro. I'm just cooking like orange chicken. I'm cooking like broccoli beef. I'm cooking all sorts of dishes without like nobody's distracting me or anything, and I can just like focus on my work, and the time goes by so fast because I actually do enjoy it. I enjoy like cooking and stuff. But the problem is that I'm getting so, I was so hyped up in the beginning because I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna actually clear off all this money that I owe this like to my credit cards and whatever, get rid of it, so that way I can actually save money and put it in, invest it into like YouTube, invest it into like something, bro, so that I can actually make something of myself and actually stop working for other people, because I've always hated working for other people. I've always hated like having to clock in and out, like when even when I didn't feel like it. I'm like, I just want to stay home and like do something else, but I'm forced to come into work because like I'm like this down bad for money. Like if I don't pay this off, it's just gonna like keep the interest like charges are just gonna keep rising to the
I
point where
respect
like
that.
there's no way I can pay it off. Like I'm gonna have to like file for bankruptcy. And I finally cleared everything off, right? It took like 5, 6 months to clear everything off.
Hold on, man. That young man was in debt. Some of you been in debt since 1997. He put his head down. He put his ego to the side, and he cleared his debt. Let's clap it up for him real quick. Let's continue.
Everything's finally cleared out, and I'm gonna start like I'm switching to part time, right? I'm switching to part time in January. Once like well, like middle of January, where I'm switching to part time because I can't do this anymore. I can't work like and I don't even work a 9 to 5, right? I work basically like 10-hour days. So it's a little bit better, right? So that I have more free time and I'm not like spreading my hours into like multiple days. Because I really do think like working 9 to 5 is so dumb when you could just work like 9 to 9. Let's say 9 to 9. Do that like 3 or 4 times a week. And then you have more days off, more time off like during the week. But you know, it is what it is. Now, I've already rambled long enough. I haven't even gotten to what I want to talk about. But the thing is that I just can't do this anymore, bro. I can't work 9 to 5s my whole life. Even like going to college, bro. Even if I was making what, like I make nearly $3,000 working like full time, right? And it's cool. It can be better, but it's all right. Like I make like all right money to be able to use it, like to be able to like fund my dreams and stuff. But the problem is, even if I was making what $200,000 a year working like some cybersecurity stuff, a job that I like don't really care about, then what's the point, bro? Like I'm still like a slave to like I hate using the term, but it's like a slave to the matrix basically, bro. Like everybody just like they tell you to go to school, right? They tell you
Before you get into going to the school tangent, I agree with that part where if you go do software engineering, cybersecurity, make $300,000-400,000 a year, and your only driver is the money, you're gonna be fucking miserable, man. You're gonna be miserable. So, in a way, he's right. He's like, you're gonna be a slave just to the money, and you're not just gonna do it because you really enjoy it. So that's a good point. Although some people gotta do what they gotta do. Sometimes some people's go into a field, they'll be like, yo, I'm gonna rock it out for 3 or 4 years on this, make some money, save up, and go do what I wanna do. Sometimes it gotta be that way.
you have to go to school if you want a good job. Like you just like you go to school just to make more money, bro. Like nobody cares if you have like a gender study degree. They don't care if you have like what if you want to be a teacher like an elementary school
That's right. Nobody care about your goddamn gender studies degree. I like that.
teacher or like what other degrees like don't pay well. I can't really think. I guess a communications major, yeah, bro. Like everybody gets a communication
Trash.
major because they're so dumb, like they don't know what to do in their life. But like I can't be talking, but that's the thing. Like everybody choosing majors depending on how much more money they can make, and you can absolutely hate it like my parents, they've been forcing me for I don't know how many years, like do IT, like you make lots of money if you make IT money, like every single Indian bro, every single brown person, like they'll force you to like go to like IT, they'll force you to become an engineer, they'll force you to become a doctor, whatever, because these are like high status jobs and they make you a lot of money, which is cool. Like everybody, not everybody needs to like be like their own like not influencer, entrepreneur, like business owner, whatever. They can like actually go and work like a 9 to 5, go like clock in and out, and people are fine with it, and that's cool. But it's like I'm not one of them. I've never have been, I've never will be. And it's like I'm working, it's today is like Christmas Eve, right? And I'm making my food, I'm making the chow mein and the fried rice. And all of a sudden I turn around and I see this giant line from like the cash register at the front all the way to the back of the front of the stores, and like it wraps around the block too. We got cars wrapped around the parking lot trying to order food, and it's like it's so busy because we're the only store that's open on Christmas Eve, which doesn't even make sense. Even though like I don't celebrate Christmas. I'm not Christian, I'm Muslim. So we don't celebrate Christmas, but that's why it's like it's not really a problem for me to like be working on Christmas Eve, or like if I had work tomorrow, like which thankfully I don't, but even if I did, it really wouldn't matter. The problem is that like you your time is not yours anymore. You basically once you sign the paperwork, once you sign your soul away to this corporation, you basically cannot do what you want to do whenever you want. You are a slave to this company. Because I remember I tried taking Thursdays off, right? I work on Thursdays, and I tried taking Thursday off, and my manager's like looking at me like, who's gonna cover you? Like you can't take Thursday off unless you find somebody to cover you. And I'm like, all right, that's fine. I'll find somebody to cover me. I'll find somebody to cover me. And then he tells me, no, he can't cover you because he's not as good as a cook as you are. And it infuriates me because it's like I'm deadlocked in this position where it's like I can't take days off if I want to because nobody can cover for me. And it's so like, bro, like I don't even know what to say. I'm trying to do all this in one take, by the way, like no recording. I mean, not no recording, no editing, no whatever, because I just want to like record this and just put it out there, bro. I don't even want to edit this video, but it's just infuriating, honestly.
It's okay, young man. Let me interject. I understand your frustration. You realizing what the real word is, but I wanna do a little pushback in certain things that you said. Just like you said that people that go work 9 to 5 sign their lives away into the matrix, and there's this lack of flexibility with schedules and all that stuff. Although, depending on the company you work, not everybody works 9 to 5. Some companies are more flexible than others. There's a lot of people who are slave to that business that they say they want, to that business that they say they burn in passion. They're slave. They lost everything. They're messed up, you know. So it can be looked at two ways. But I get it. I get what you're trying to say. You're trying to be, excuse me. You're trying to own your own time, and you're trying to be the owner of your time, which I commend you for, because that's a battle that I'm doing right now as well. But be kind to yourself, young man. You're young. You're like about 20, 21, 22. Give yourself some time, get some skills, keep working your 9 to 5 or whatever. Go home and grind, man. I believe in you. I know you can do it, man. If you're watching this video, I believe in you.
I do this day in and day out. I'm off I'm off like 2 days. Like I work 2 days, I'm off 2 days. Then I work another 2 days, then I'm off one. That's basically my schedule. Like 2 days on, 2 days off. I am like at this point where my mental health is starting to take a toll, right? Like I honestly the past like 5, 6, 7 videos I've put out, I honestly hate them. Honestly, like I think they're trash. I think like the quality is terrible, and I honestly could have done a better job. But it's just I'm just putting the videos out just for the sake of putting it out. And like since my intentions changed, you can tell like the video quality like since my you see why I edit these videos, bro. But like since my intention changed for the video, the quality changed, and it's like I don't know if people can really tell if like the quality went down, but like I can tell, bro. I can tell if like my videos are, if they deserve to get performed the way they do or not. Just because like I haven't been putting 100% effort, and it's because of like work, bro. Like working 40 hours a week is so draining. Trying to do
It
this
is.
and then trying to manage, like trying to like find a way out to like quit your 9 to 5. It's like infuriating. Honestly, I've said that word like 20 times like the past 5 minutes, but I'll be so tired from working. And then on my off days, right, I have 2 days off. I spend like one day just recovering from it, because it's like I can try to force myself to do work, and I can, but like the work is just like so mid, bro. And it was fine in the beginning, right? Like 6 months ago when I first started working full time, just because like I have all this energy and I'm all hyped up, and like I haven't been working full time, right? But it's like 6 months in and I'm like, yo, I need to like tap out, bro. I'm so tired. And I'm just gonna thug it out for 3 more weeks. Once I do that, then I can just switch to like working weekends only. And honestly,
You know, young brother, you have to be kind to yourself first of all. You have to be kind. Don't be so hard on yourself. But I'm glad you have a good. You're young, but you got a good perspective. But like you said, bro, sometimes you just gotta thug it out. In life, sometimes you just gotta thug it out. It be like that sometimes, bro.
excuse me. That's like, it's just like 100 times better for my mental health, and I can actually do what I want to do. Like take this YouTube to like the next level. Take my business, like my I do like one-on-one coaching packages, right? Like y'all can go like click the link on the description, like the first link or whatever. I do that too, and I'm trying to take it to like the next level so I can actually like make something out for myself. But when you're so drained from working a 9 to 5 for money that you don't even need, like you can make a whole bunch of money and save it, but what's the point of saving money if you're not going to use it for anything purposeful? And if you do make a whole bunch of money and you hate your life, you're just gonna spend your money on a whole bunch of stuff that like ruins you. Like if your mental health is trash and you have access to a whole bunch of money, it's not going to make your mental health any better. It's just going to make it worse, because now you're overindulging in pleasures that mean nothing to you. It's why like rappers, bro, like rappers blow up, they get a whole bunch of money, and they just become even bigger pockheads. They even become even bigger like crack addicts, bro. Even become even bigger like just drug addicts, bro. Because like their personality never changes. They just have a whole bunch of money and they hate their lives, so they're just gonna like go do a whole bunch of substances. This is why like money.
Well, let's just bring it back here, and just to wrap this up because the video's getting kind of longer, brother. And just to nip that on rapper stuff, because these rappers, bro, to get what they got, most of them they sold out. These are not happy people. Money, just like you said, money made them worse. But that's good that you're chasing. You're just not chasing money. I can relate to that. I'm also chasing purpose. But rather be kind to yourself. You're. I know in the video you said, because I watched the whole video before, you said that you were 20. You're just getting started, bro. I'm 32 and I just feel like I'm getting started. What I recommend is keep trying, keep failing. It looks like you have a good head on your shoulders. Fail, you will learn from every failure. Save your money, level up. I love the energy. I love the enthusiasm. I know you're frustrated right now. I know you're down, brother. But get up, keep pushing yourself, bro. Of course, while taking care of your mental health. I think we dump a lot on Gen Z. There's more I want to say to the video, but I want to keep it here. We dump a lot on Gen Z, but I think this kid is a good example. Like, yo, there's a bunch of them out there who are awesome. I also believe that there's a bunch of Gen Z out there who are awesome. They're just misunderstood. I'm famous for dumping on them. One of my most viral videos was me dumping on Gen Z. It is what it is. I dump on everybody, but hey. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think, man. Do you want to keep doing your 9 to 5 for the rest of your life? You don't mind having a steady income or so-called job security, or you're sick of this shit, you're about to quit? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, activate the notification bell. I'm out. Peace.